Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And it'll come out to the... attempt at a return. First down for this offense. Give to the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
They'll try the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Georgia going up tempo. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
To the air on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. Dropping back, it's back. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets to the quarterback. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds a man by himself. Nothing but green ahead. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. after the incompletion. Back to the passing game. They're bringing heat. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got the quick pass. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
And that's a really good example of the quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
And the Bulldogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia!
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, they made a statement.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. A 1st down for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to spread it out, to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to score points in this new age era.
That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Throwing right. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. To the air, it's Milroe. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Finds his man enough for the 1st. Gets away from one. He's got space. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Georgia 7, Alabama 0.
Fresh set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown tie! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Looking to pass. It's back. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. And the Dogs are in the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Looking to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Evans. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Scanning the field, it's back. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
It's so important to know where you are on the field. Great job, great hands, great awareness. Make sure you get that grab, possess the ball, and get that foot in bounds.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't get on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to move it through the air. Got him downfield. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he got loose, it was all over. Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He's looking to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. To the air, it's back. Throws to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the pass. And the pass is intercepted. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Quarterback checking the play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking for a huge play. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So Here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Motion from the offense. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Georgia comes quickly to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs. And the point after is good. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback checking off. Back to throw, it's Milroe. He's right on target. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do. Like they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, trying to keep your defense fresh. Now, if you can't score points now, if you can't get first downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to be on the field.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. From the red zone, looking for a space. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and be physical, and then guess what? It gets into passing situations. Now I'm quick. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm making that quarterback's life a living you-know-what.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Looking to throw. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're lining up to boot it away. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The offense set for a first down play. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Georgia going up tempo.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Comes out throwing on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's dealt. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
On second down, he'll let it fly. He's going up top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They keep attacking through the air. Another incompletion on third down. They decide against trying the 52-yard field goal. Instead, the offense trying to convert a 4th and short. They'll try to pick up the first. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And in these situations, you're never looked at poorly, right? You can go for these situations because it's a really long field goal, so it's not a guaranteed make, or I can be aggressive offensively, and I like the choice. Be aggressive, get the first down. Nice job by the offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's back. Looking down the middle. Touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the third. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He'll take a shot. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Floating away. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Trying play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Bama! They've got the lead here in the fourth. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Curious call here as they line up for an onside kick with the lead in a one-possession game in the fourth. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Curious call here as they line up for an onside kick with the lead in a one-possession game in the fourth. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he intercepts it. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10. Touchdown tie. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in the position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What are you doing in interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form the wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick-6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Looking for a deep man. He's got it at the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Back to pass, it's Beck. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. At midfield, he's got room. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Quick pass on the fly motion. Past the 25. And he got away from the defense. Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly complete.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Offense gets set for second down. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Throws to the tight end. Got a man in the middle. Tight coverage there. Did not stop him from making the grab. It's first and goal from the 8.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
The Sooners will try to punch it in on first and goal. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. From the gun, looking for a man. Feeling some heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the right. Touchdown Sooners! Then they strike first. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. About out to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Line gets set, first down. From the gun, the ground game. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Reed. He looks that one in nicely. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. DB's right up on the receivers. Running to the left. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Texas A&M going quickly. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On third down, going up top. Makes the grab. It's Owens. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these third downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and flow. Nice job reading the defense and beautiful pass.
The Aggies are marching down the field. Fast motion from the offense. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Got some room to run. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Gets it out quickly.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Got his man down the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. A new set of downs after the completion.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Quarterback on the move, still looking.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage,
And he makes the catch inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking to scramble. Lets it fly. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7.
That makes the score Oklahoma 14, Texas
The kickoff unit about to go to work.
Number 99.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lets one fly deep. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown Sooners! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
They'll leave it with him. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
It is so hard as a defender to have to stop that big fella from catching a corner route, right? He already has great size and long arms, and he can jump. So what do? I mean, you're not trying to create pass interference and a penalty, but that's just a size mismatch, and the offense took advantage.
Wants to throw on first down. using his legs to buy some time. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Dropping back, it's Reed. They're trying to get to it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Coming after it. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. Turns it on in midfield. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll throw it on 1st down. Getting some heat. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Dances away. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Fires to the big fella. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that 1st down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
That's a great example of a receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
This offense has been running wild in the 1st half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Oklahoma. Number 22 with the carry.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moss. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah.
It's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.